Dr. David Parker from Family Tree Chiropractic, and I want to welcome to the YouTube Inspiration for Healthy Living program. And today we're going to be talking about health and understanding, number one, maintenance, and number two, joint health. Joint like elbow, knees, hips, spine, joint health. And we're going to do that by understanding maintenance through using 5W30 motor oil. Now this says Advanced Formula Super Pro Plus 5W30. You know what? There's a lot of fancy terms in there, but here's how it has to do with our health. Number one, our health, just like a car, needs to be maintained. So it doesn't matter if we're talking about our weight, exercise, our spines, nutrition, it all needs to be maintained over how long of a period of time? That's right, over our lifetime. We can't just eat great one day and say, hey, that was enough for me. We can't exercise. I had a patient one time, I was talking about exercise. I said, well, how often do you exercise? He says, I exercise religiously. I said, well, how often is that? He goes, every Christmas and every Easter. That's religiously? You know what? We shouldn't be exercising religiously. We should be exercising faithfully. See the difference? So we need to maintain our body over our lifetime. So the strategies that we use today will determine how healthy we're going to be tomorrow. So understanding optimal health and maintenance of your body by using oil. Now, when you take your car into the shop, how often should you change the oil? When the oil light goes on, is that a good strategy? Wait until the oil light goes on, wait until that engine light goes on and say, hey, I'm completely out of oil. My engine is seizing up. I think I'm going to put more oil in it. No one would do that. Well, actually, maybe some would do it, but hopefully you wouldn't do that. Well, but you know what? If we did that to our car, what would happen to our car? That's right, the engine would seize up, the car would shut down, and you can take an $80,000 car, not change the oil, and you know what? Within about a year, and that oil ran out, guess what? How much would that car be worth? Nothing, because it wouldn't even run. So our bodies are the same way, that we need to take the multi-million dollar body, we need to take that body, and we need to give it good stuff. Do things for it, exercise, nutrition, chiropractic care. We need to do those things. That's maintaining it. So let's talk specifically about chiropractic. Chiropractic is a lot like the oil change, where you're changing your oil regularly. Now you look at the owner's manual, you take a look at that. Some of you need to change your oil in your car every 3 months or every 3,000 miles. Some, depending on if you're using synthetic oil like this, you might change it every 5,000 miles. So guess what? Every person is different. Some need to be maintained harder, some not as much. Basically, the younger you are, the less maintenance you need. The older you are, the more maintenance you need. Same with a car. An older car needs more maintenance. A newer car needs less. Does that make sense? I would hope so. So we need to change the oil about every 3,000 to 5,000 miles. In your body, in chiropractic terminology, our spine is constantly under stress of poor posture and car accidents where your necks are injured, sports injuries, falls, stress. We fall asleep on the couch with our neck twisted like that. That's not good for you, but that's happening to us constantly. We're hitting the bumps in the roads constantly, and what we need is to offset those things, offset those injuries, offset those bad things that are happening to us by doing what? By taking good care of it. Now, in chiropractic, once your spine is in great shape, the most important thing you could do for it would be to maintain it. And what does maintenance mean? Maintenance means you get adjusted regularly to maintain your spine. Anytime you'll ever hear me talk about maintenance, about exercise, diet, nutrition, talking about chiropractic care, you know what? It's regular maintenance. If I were a mechanic, guess what I'd be talking to you about? Regular maintenance, change the oil, you save money. What's more expensive, buying oil or buying a new transmission? What's more expensive, getting adjusted regularly or having good nutrition and exercise regularly, joining a gym, exercising regularly? What's more expensive, doing that or waiting till you have a heart attack and have an $85,000 heart transplant or a heart operation? Guess what? That's crazy. Don't wait till the oil runs out to take care of it. So regular adjustments actually are like changing your oil. Keeps your engine, keeps your body in good shape. The second thing I want to talk about with this oil is, what does oil do in the car? It lubricates it. It keeps things moving freely without friction in there. And in your body, what does that do in your side of your body? Vitamins and minerals lubricate your joints, lubricate your body so that your joints can function normally. So nutrition is absolutely important. Most Americans are eating the standard American diet. If we look at the letters for that, SAD, what does that spell? Sad. That's sad. Most American diets are so sad that it's sad. So what do we want to do that? First, we want to improve our diet by shopping around the outside. The second thing we want to do is make sure we're doing supplementation every month, month in, month out, because there's no way that you're going to eat well enough to be a healthy person, okay? Unless you have your own private chef that can put these things on your table for you. So we want to have supplementation. Now, here's a factor about nutrition, is number one, nutrition should not be in pill form, it should be in liquid form, because liquids absorb dramatically easier and better right down to the cells in your body. So we want to make it easy for your body to digest it, easy for your body to absorb it, easy for it to use it. So liquid is absolutely crucial. So we want to have some formula that's a multivitamin, if you will, and another formula, this liquid, that's a multi-mineral. So we're getting the right calcium, we're getting right blends of what we need in our body. One of the most important things we think about when we're talking about nutrition, what you don't want to do is say, hey, I want to be healthier, so why don't I just take vitamin C? I want to be healthier, so why don't I just take more calcium? I want to be healthier, so why don't I just take more magnesium? I want to be healthier, so I want to take more vitamin D. You know what? That's a horrible way to do it. It's like saying to your car, saying, hey, you know what, I want a better car, so let me buy one tire. I want a better car, so let me buy one door. You wouldn't do that. You'd want the whole package. So when we go to liquid nutrition, it has to be what I call whole food, which means you're getting that source from nutrients. It might be sea vegetables, like the Japanese use sea vegetables. They use blends of sea vegetables. They're some of the healthiest people on the planet. It might be from a group of vegetables that are processed through land-based. My number one recommendation would be the sea-based vegetables, because they're readily available, they're reproducible, and they're easily absorbed into your system, and they're proven to be safe, effective, and a very powerful product. So those are the things you want to look for in nutrition. So those things lubricate the joint so it can bring your body's health back up and running. So when you're talking about maintenance, you're talking about the most important thing you could ever do for your body. This is Dr. David Parker from Family Tree Chiropractic and host of the YouTube program Inspiration for Healthy Living. If you want more information, you want more, we actually go to our website at familytreechiro.com, and you'll actually see that in your screen here. Go to that, click on the Inspiration for Healthy Living radio programs, and there's also radio shows that we have. So whether it's radio, whether it's YouTube, whether it's coming into the clinic, I'd recommend getting your spine checked and make sure that you're maintaining your spine and your nutrition regularly. This is Dr. David Parker. It's an honor being with you. Have an awesome day.